What up, what up, what up? It is 10K Wednesday yet again, and we are doing big things. I got a bunch of wonderful agents that are in the sidelines waiting to jump on and talk about their best practices for following up. If you are interested in jumping on with us, let us know, and we'll drop you into the comment sections if you want to drop a comment. And what's up, Instagram? So we got a simulcast going on Instagram and on Face Breezy and on YouTube and a bunch of other places. We are doing it right now. Oh my goodness. Listen, we are making 10,000 contacts today as usual as a group. What up? What's up, P. Esco? What up, Karen? Yes, the hand in the place to be. Blake by D. Taylor in the place to be. All right, let's talk just for 2 seconds before I bring everyone on and we go which way and that way. 10K Wednesday is a tradition that was started probably on a Cinco de Mayo day, right? It was probably on that I got my sugar skull going on. And my man, 50 grand, Tio Papi, the man himself, Devin Flores, quoted by saying, "Let's get trashed," and follow up with all these people that we've been making contact with all day, right? And so it started as 100 Contact Wednesday. And over the last few years, we have gotten such great responses from our 100 Contact Wednesdays that we've had to increase the amount of contacts because we keep blowing through the number of contacts we get. What up? What up? Hassan in the place to be. So the agents that I work with, like, these are some of the best agents in the world. Like quite literally, they are producing in a way that is it's lying about how long they've been agents, right? I've got one agent in her early 20s, and she's already topping the charts when it comes down to her social media stuff. I got Jen in the place to be, who I think is the mayor of Hudson County, to be honest with you. I don't care who they elect. I think it's always Jen. So without further ado, I'm going to bring these people on. We're just going to start talking. We're going to have a good time. We're going to make some contacts. We're going to do some follow-up. I got a bunch to do. What up, Jen Makes Moves? Oh, look, I got you just as you. What up, TT Danny? I see you in the peripheral. In the peripheral. What's going on, y'all?
Hi.
Rocking and rolling. Happy, do you say happy Cinco de Mayo? Do you say that? Oh, Cinco de Drinko. Let's go. You know I got Tio Devin on my head, right? You know that's on my mind.
So Danielle
right?
says it was definitely started on Cinco de Mayo.
It was definitely started on Cinco de Mayo. It had to be. It was like, let's get trashed and call these people back up. What up, Ebs? I see you out there. Situationship Savages in the place to be. I just saw that you was on vacation in Mexico. Yes, y'all. That is important time to get away. Let's go. Oh, I got my man Nick Krem in the place to be. He's on the go as usual. We're doing big things. My nephew in the place to be. He's screaming and hollering at, yes, you, King Miles. I hear you, man. We all hear you. What is up, everybody? Today is 10,000 Contact Wednesday. First of all, I am honored and privileged to be on with all of you. I'm gonna be doing, like, what do you call it? The rapid fire round, Nick? Right, where we start asking questions and we start talking about what people do.
Baby. Yeah.
Rapid fire.
How do I sound if I'm breaking it out?
Yeah, you sound fine, man. You sound like you're in a car driving 75 miles an hour in Florida, man. What the hell? So first things first, let's talk about, I see Elisa is getting on. I see that her camera is connecting. Lisa, I'm going to take you out until your camera connects, and then I'll throw you back in. We are a collective of agents that are working together to grow our business in as many different ways as possible. We make 10,000 contacts from all sources through our lead generation platform. I'm going to just break down what contacts are, and then I'm going to shut the hell up and start asking you questions. Is that all right, guys? All right. So first things first, a contact for me is any living, breathing adult human that you communicate with by telephone, by text message, instant message, direct message, semaphore, smoke signal, carrier pigeon, whatever it is. If you reach out to them and they can communicate back to you, that is a contact, right? When you are sending text messages, you might send out a message that says, hey, I think you're super special. And they just respond, thank you. That is a contact. It doesn't have to be about real estate. It doesn't have to be about sales at all. It is a contact. What up, Lisa? The mighty, mighty Lisa. She is Lisa G. She is a powerhouse. First of all, I've got nothing but real estate royalty on. And so I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Hey. What up, Noel?
We're dying.
So, the next kind of contacts we talked about telephone, door knocking, face to face, belly to belly, right? We talk about text message, instant message, direct message, right? The next kind of contact that you can make is based on the way that you communicate in social media, right? We do live broadcasts, and in a live broadcast, we could talk to the people who are talking to us. So, because of that, I call a live broadcast a contact. When people are jumping on, eyes on our broadcast. There's Jeet, Realtor Jeet in the place to be. Let's go. Right now we have Florida, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina represented. What up, what up, what up, what up? I saw Florida on here. How are you, Realtor Jeet? You don't have to mute. We can be nice and loud.
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Listen, we are rocking and rolling.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, thank you.
Listen, I invite the best in the biz. I'm very, very happy that we're all here together, that we're growing together. Let me start off by saying this. We are doing this challenge in May. We are doing the Mother May I Challenge. And the Mother May I Challenge is each one of us are going to put $4 million under contract at will, no matter what, in the month of May, right? So we're doing some really specific stuff in order to grow that business and to get it to the point where it is on fire. I want to talk to you all about that, and I want to hear your feedback. So first of all, let's talk to the winner of last month, right? The month of April. April showers where we rained on them homes.
Yes.
Talk to me about what you did last month.
Well, I mean, you got it going for me starting in March when you even came up with this challenge. So I just feel like last month I just stayed consistent. I tracked my numbers. Which I had not been doing prior to that.
Okay.
I tried to come up with, systems, I guess you would say. And I feel like that worked for me. Where does Niku go?
I'm right here. I'm just playing around with the camera. Listen, Miles wants to be on camera. He wants to be a part of it, so you'll hear him every once in a while. Let me say, Texas representing in the place to be. I got the family in the place to be. The PHAMILY. The family in the place to be. There's Chauncey Fam in the spot. What's that? The real estate rebel. Yes. What up? What up?
What's up, man? How's it going?
So I'm talking shit and really blowing this up because I'm proud of these agents here. Every single one of these agents have stepped up to the plate and is performing well beyond their age as realtors. Awesome. Right. So I got a bunch of new realtors. I got some mid-level realtors that haven't been realtors very long, but everybody is kicking ass and taking names. And I was just talking about our little challenge here. Liz, talk to me about where you are with your challenge and how you're growing your audience and where you were in the beginning and where you are now with your numbers.
Yeah, so basically I've been focusing on social media. Hold on, I'm getting called by my family member. Just 1 second.
There you go. She's getting calls all the time. Let's go. Jen, talk to me about what you're doing. You've been busy. You and Danny have been busy. It's been a dynamic duo, right?
Yes. So Danielle.
Look at. They're all humble. Look, Chauncey. They're all like, They're all acting
Hi,
professional.
Jen and
Like,
Danny.
like
Contract
yes.
today that we're
Well, this is
working,
the
he's
way it goes.
working
Meanwhile, they'll
on.
be over here in a little while, drunk off their ass later.
I just closed 2 rental deals this week. I'm putting in a lot of offers. None have been sticking like I like them to be, but it's okay. I'm still writing offers. The business is out there, and we're excited.
We are excited. What's your volume like so far this month?
You know, that's a good question. I'll get back
All
to you
right,
on that.
calculated. Titi Danny, how are you? Get your calculator together because I'm gonna want to know.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so Liz, now that you're
Yes.
a big time real estate agent, you had to get rid of your inbound leads. What are you doing right now, and how are you growing?
So I'm actually really focusing on social media. I'm also Elizabeth realtor as well as Elizabeth. So I started the business younger, so it's like, what can I capitalize on? Social media. So Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest now. Sekou got me onto Pinterest, so let's see how that works. But it's been really cool and it's been an awesome journey and we're doing good.
We're
Awesome.
doing good. Chauncey, I'm
Good
gonna just
job,
let you
Liz.
know, Chauncey, as a coach, as a trainer, team leader, and an all-around boss, right? If y'all don't know, Chauncey is a certified
Zero
badass.
YouTube.
She's still played a gangster when it comes down to this real estate game, right? And I'm gonna be down there on the 21st and the 22nd. We're gonna be doing that workshop together, right?
Yes.
The
Yes.
mastermind. So wait. So we were
Is
talking
that
about
going
the
to be live
mastermind.
streamed?
Yeah, this is live stream. Oh, will it be live stream?
Yes.
Well, 21st is the last day of the Appointment Academy. So if you're in the Appointment Academy, you will be able to see
Got
part
it.
of this workshop,
Okay.
right? So now watch this. We were talking about the workshop, and Chauncey was like, "Yeah, I don't do boring workshops." She was like, "I don't do shit boring," right? And so I was like, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And she was like, well, "You'll see." Wait, hold up. What?
Okay.
What? You'll see. Chauncey, why don't you talk about your workshop? Talk about what it is. Break it down for us.
So essentially, I'm with EXP. So I see, in a couple of your names, some of you guys are with EXP as well. So I'm with EXP. I have a pretty large revenue share group, and wanted to kind of bring everyone all together. But I like Sekou said, I hate boring shit. Like it just, I need things with energy. I have a lot of energy, and I wanted to bring energy to the group. And the whole purpose of this is that quarterly we'll be having accelerated action events, because what I feel like a big problem that new agents have is you guys sit back, you do all this training, you hear YouTube videos, you get people talking at you, throwing all this information, but you don't do shit with it. Like what are you doing with it? Are you just hearing it, or are you actually taking action with it? And so the whole purpose of these masterminds is to actually take things that we're learning and put it into action. And so, like Sekou said, on the 21st and 22nd, I'm bringing my team all together from 27 different states. We're going to be in one place, and we're doing our play on The Amazing Race. I don't know if you guys watch that show, but I'm a huge game show buff. Like, one of my bucket list items is to be on Survivor or Big Brother. And so I love that show, The Amazing Race. And so what I'm doing is I'm working with businesses all across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, kind of around where the hotel is going to be. And we're going to kick off this Amazing Race event where the agents are going to get clues. They're going to have checkpoints. They're going to have to go and do things, get leads, get phone numbers, get email addresses, have conversations, get
God, that
information.
sounds like fun.
Wow.
Take that.
It's
And so
really
it's going to
cool.
take
Nice.
hours for them to do it. But then, whoever gets back first, they're going to win. And it's going to be this whole thing. So, guys, make a game out of the task that you got to do every day. It's going to get mundane. It's going to get boring. You're going to want to go to sleep, but it's what puts money in your pocket. And
There you
whatever
go.
you got to do
Yep.
to make it fun for yourself, do it. So when I first got in the business, getting contacts and getting names for me, at the end of the day, I came home, I was pulling them out of my pocket, I was pulling them out of my wallet, and I'm like, how many did I get today? I got 14 email addresses today to add to my database. And so make things a game. And so I'm really big on kind of making things a game. So he's going to come down and help facilitate that workshop with us.
So you can
That
already
sounds like
see, everybody that knows me and knows me well, y'all already know my brain is blown out, right? Like, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that last day of the Appointment Academy, because you're all doing the race. Let's go.
Good.
You're out
I
now,
love that idea.
RD, where are you in the world?
It depends on which one.
So I'm going on vacation again.
Okay, every
Danielle
2
says
weeks.
to me, Danielle says to me, how many numbers can you acquire in your two piece? I said, it depends on which one I wear.
Yes.
You gotta make it happen on them beaches, boo.
Yes.
Listen. If we can't have fun with it, if we can't turn around and grow with it, then what the heck are we doing?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Lisa did something that I thought was incredibly fly. She made a decision that she was going to crush this game, and she's been doing nothing but crushing it since she made that decision.
Girl.
She needs like let me pull this out real quick, right? So Betsy come out for the special occasions, right? I want to do this for you real quick, Lisa. Hey, everybody in Instagram world, Lisa G, Lisa Gant gives, right?
Oh,
Crushing
thank
it.
you. Thanks,
Let's
guys.
go. Where you at in the
I mean,
universe,
it's with
Archie?
all the support and all the help. If I could just throw that out, all the support from you, Sekou, and commitment to Captain. I mean, really, and my mentor, Charity. I mean, it's just and my sponsor Sue. Like, really, all of that is what has helped, me move forward. So I thank everybody.
She got the trifecta. She got good support from her colleagues. She's got good support from her coaches, and she got good support from her sponsorship. I got to be honest with you. She's loaded to bear. She's ready to go. Chauncey, I can't wait for y'all to talk to each other in the cookout when we do the cookout, when we go to North Kakalaki and we do it down there. Right?
All right.
Now, I gotta give a shout out to my realtor Chai, right? My Chai realtor in the place to be, Harjeet in the place to be, right? Realtor G. Let me just say that you changed the game for me and my ancient dinosaur ass with some of the things that you put out there and the way that you develop business. You want to talk about what market you're in and what you're doing and what kind of numbers you're putting on the board? G got a bunch of kids, so she always mutes her phone. She just sit down with us.
Yeah, they're always screaming in the back, and you know what? I just tell my clients, it is what it is. You gotta love them.
Thank you. Make a mess. Make a mess.
My son, he came down the stairs the other day and he's screaming, "What's there to eat?" I'm like, I don't starve my kids. I don't.
If your kids are anything like my kids, they'll open up the refrigerator, move stuff out of the way, and be like, "There's nothing in here to eat."
I go through the same thing every day. And I'm like, one day I'm just not gonna have anything, and then you're gonna tell me there's nothing.
No, that's when they start snacking on little snacks. Like, keep it like that.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Sekou. And I'm honored that I was able to help you in some way. What I do with my marketing is I actually have it all set up downstairs too. I have these chai packets I make, the job packets that I make. So it's my specialty masala, my loose tea that I use, and I have my little recipe card that tells you how to make it, and then my business cards along with it. So I give it as a little thank you. And I do a few other little tidbits of things that I do for my sellers after we're closing or my buyers. I currently just have, in terms of numbers, I've got 2 listings right now that I just listed.
Woo!
Thank you. Got a full price offer with
Awesome.
Nice.
over 100,000 going on down on
We're
cash.
setting an appointment right now.
Wow, nice.
That's so crazy.
All right, let's do this because we stay focused. What up, Free Graphics? We stay focused. What up, KK in Austin? Texas in the place to be. I'm gonna be down in Dallas in 2 weeks, so I hope I see you. What we're doing at the same time while we're talking and interviewing and talking to each other, we're also building our contacts. I got 9,000 contacts right now on Instagram. We got over 3,000 contacts today from the different Facebook posts and things like that, and another 1,200 contacts based on lead follow-up and lead generation this morning. So we're well over our 10,000 contacts on this, and everything that we donate to these numbers will just grow the numbers. And I'm ringing the bell for Jen and Danny for setting an appointment right now.
That's
So,
awesome.
John, I don't know if you've been a part of this before, but what has happened in the last 2 years is we've gone from 100 contacts every Wednesday, right, to 300 contacts, to 1,000 contacts, to 10,000 contacts every Wednesday.
Wow.
Right, and these numbers are incredible. Jeet had me on a damn what do they call that? A chat? What's that? What was that? The chat room? What's the name of that shit?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Yeah, Jeet had me on a Clubhouse, and I was all like, "Hello, my name is Sekou. This is my first time. Hello, very much. I want to speak."
Well, first of all, you called it.
I don't believe that.
Clubhouse.
It's not that Clubhouse.
So
it's Clubhouse.
It's just Clubhouse, man. You are.
I'm an old man. I get to say shit like, "Tell me about the Facebook." You know what I mean? Like, tell me about the Instagrams and things like that. I have Elizabeth on, who is what I consider our IG guru, right? And so during the Appointment Academy, Liz is going to come on, I think Wednesday, the middle of the week, right? She's going to come on and she's going to upgrade our profile, which I found if I imitate the Instagram profile on LinkedIn, I get a lot better responses on LinkedIn from the other agents. So every time we do this workshop, one of the agents that are an alum from the workshop tends to add on to the workshop and tell us what we're doing. Alisa doesn't know. I'm about to have her run the lead follow-up section of the workshop.
So what are we doing with the board?
Right. Okay. She don't know that yet.
No, I don't know yet. But yes, that's fine.
Like
that'll work.
I appreciate all of the stuff. Hey Jen, you guys are making a space shuttle, so I'm gonna mute you real quick. I appreciate what Liz has done. So Liz, I don't know. Do you want to? I don't know. Is this out of order if I ask you to share your screen and show us your Instagram profile? Can you do that?
No problem at all.
All right. So check this out, Chauncey. Check this out. So Jen, I muted you because you guys are building the space shuttle. But you're gonna unmute on your own. Check. See, as soon as she. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna share. As soon as you say ready, I'm gonna share your screen.
Okay. So you could go ready.
All right. Here we go. So check this out. Right.
Welcome to the Liz fam, everyone.
Hey,
so first of all, go out and follow her because she's one of the most one of the most inspirational people I know. Rock and roll, right? So check this out, Paul Macaron in the place to be. So you can't see the screen. Let me see if I can show you guys the screen because you're gonna want to see this. So she's one of the most inspirational people I know. You're on Instagram, and I want you to go and follow her, the Liz fam, Elizabeth Bioni. But it's just gorgeous. Scroll down a little bit, Liz, so that we could see your look at this thing. She's so active, and you have a challenge going on, right?
Yeah, so we are doing a reel a day to 10K. Well, I say Liz fam members, you guys are not just followers, you guys are joining the family. But for everyone else who doesn't, have that followers, a reel a day to 10K followers. And so we've been doing this challenge. We have a whole group, so if you guys want to be part of it, because reels are really, Instagram's rewarding everyone who posts reels. So this is our reel for today. And yeah, we've just been doing a ton of reels and positivity and health and inspiration and real estate too. We're all in that mix there. So
I love it. You are a lifestyle realtor. How many followers do you have now?
So we have almost 3,300. No, yeah.
Wow.
Woo! Now, how many did you start out with?
This is the thing, because I am so grateful to Sekou. I mean, not only is he so supportive and amazing, but he really made me be super committed to my social media. So when I started out with Sekou, I was at 200, and that was back in May of 2020. And we're growing and growing. So it's really cool.
Wow. That's awesome, Liz.
So watch this, Chauncey. This is my family right here. Okay, this is how I get down, and I'm very, very happy to be attached to your family. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the circus is now complete. We got a ringleader there with a little cappuccino. Aye! Big finale, the real estate royalty in the place to be. What's up? I got a bunch of people asking me, has Dave left EXP? Is he with Links now? I was like, Links is EXP. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Right.
Congratulations.
I know. I saw that. I saw that a lot, and we talked about how we're going to put out the announcement, but no, this just makes everything better. I mean, if that was possible, this just makes everything better. I mean, Mark and I have been friends for quite some time, and over the years, when I had my own brokerage and he was his own brokerage, we've always wanted to work together, and we started doing that. We just decided to make it more official than anything else, to allow us to build our businesses that much better, and that's why we did this, right?
Nice.
So we're doing some great things. I just got back from Mark's office. We're there one day a week together the whole day, and we get an awful lot done. We got stuff for you tomorrow, baby. Right? So,
I'm ready, baby. I'm coming up. I'm ready.
So go ahead.
So wait, before you go in there, right? Before you go there, because I gotta respect everybody's time.
Yep.
Chauncey, I appreciate that you're here, and I'm not kicking you off, but I wanna get a full-throated promotion of your workshop and what you're doing and how agents could get involved with you, and because number one, if y'all don't know Chauncey fam, you go follow her on Instagram and myrealestaterebel.com, et cetera, et cetera. But that's number one. Number two, she's got a kick-ass system. Holy shit, I'm so impressed with. Go ahead and promote the crap out of yourself, Chauncey, please.
I mean, it's not a lot to promote, man. I'm a part of EXP. I love the EXP family, and I come from a place of contribution. At this point, I am spreading the word about this wonderful business model with other agents. I have a YouTube channel. If you guys really want to see what I'm about, get a feel for my personality, go to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a course for new agents that are struggling with getting themselves set up, and it's literally called the Struggle Bus. So get yourself off of the real estate struggle bus in 2.5 hours. You do these tasks. It's no fluff, no bullshit. I'm not talking about who I am and my accolades.
Yeah.
I'm literally giving you step by step on what you need to do to get yourself going and represent yourself and position yourself as an authority in your prospective marketing, in your prospective markets. And so essentially that's it, guys. If you want to know more about what I'm doing, go on to YouTube, check out the course. If you'd like to check me out, I'm very active on Instagram, as well as on Facebook, and starting to sprinkle a little bit of TikTok in there. But I just love to share with other agents and contribute to this amazing industry and this amazing company. So that's all that I have to plug really on that. So thank you so much, Sekou, for coming and sharing with my agents. And I'm here anytime you guys need me. If any of you are interested in starting YouTube channels and kind of growing your business using video, that has been kind of the cornerstone of my business. I built everything attraction based. I do very little prospecting. Instead, I do a lot of attracting, where I'm doing marketing that kind of brings value to my target client, and then they come to me. And I've done that strictly through video for the last 4.5 years. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more about the video side of things, then just hit me up in the links and descriptions of all of my YouTube videos. You can literally book a call with me and I'll talk to you.
Hey, if I had Troy, I heard a lot about you from a couple of my mentees. You're their sponsor. So they found you on YouTube, and they're in New Jersey. So
yeah.
you got a couple agents out here, I know. So I've heard great things about you there. You and I need to have a chat, get you on my broadcast, right, Say?
Absolutely.
Yes. Hey, Dave, what you're gonna do when you get her on the broadcast is you're gonna wind her up and get the fuck out the way. This is who we are working with. This is not only real estate royalty. This is nuclear powered batteries for your business. If you want the real kind of support that you're looking for, you're gonna want to find agents like Chauncey. You're gonna want to find sponsors like Chauncey, like Dave, like Elisa, Elizabeth, Jen, Danny over there in the corner, Harjeet down there in Long Island. She's back and forth. I keep popping her out the screen. This and that, right? And so this that we do every Wednesday is about, what up, Kyle Claus? I see you, is about the culture of contribution.
Yes.
Right. And so I have been having conversations lately that start off by saying, I really made a huge mistake when I came over to EXP. And everybody's like, what? I thought you was Mr. EXP, this and that. I'm like, I did. I made a huge mistake. I thought it was just going to be a better version of the shit that I was used to. And I found out that it is so much more than I could have ever imagined. We spend most of our times in the other models putting together different things like the Frankenstein monster to try to make business happen. And so because I was so used to doing it and so used to having to customize it in order to make it work and in order to grow business, I missed the forest for the trees. So the first year at EXP, I was busy struggling and pedaling, making sure that the business stayed. These last 2 years that I've been here, or the last, where are we at now, 18 months or so that I've been here, son, all I do is push the button and the machine is going. And I'm uncomfortable because I'm thinking I'm stealing something. I'm like, well, isn't that supposed to be fucking easy? and Elisa, I am saying it's simple, it's not easy, right? I mean, that like as long as we follow the system,
Right.
I'm just really, really, really proud of y'all. Like really proud of y'all. Right. And so if I could focus on Finale for just 2 seconds, guys, if you guys don't mind. So Finale is not only real estate royalty, he's not only a broker, he's not only a former franchise owner, but he's a coach and a mentor here at EXP. He's a trainer for Links Residential, which is another, great big company that is in Bergen County that has trusted us with their business and coaching and things like that. I want you to Finale, just talk about what you're doing. What are you promoting? How can we be a part of your universe? And I'm going to mute because Miles wants to eat.
Well, it's right now, the partnership or official of working with Links Residential is all about, working with another great leader. I mean, Mark Stein is a great leader, it's a great opportunity for me. And I like to say great opportunity for Links because we're working together, doing things differently. We're breaking the rules and we're making our own rules. The same with what we've done with what I've learned since meeting you, is we've decided that we're going to make everything up the way we go. We're going to make a mess, and as we say, clean it up as we progress. Right. So that's the most important thing. I will tell you that I've always talked about the art of differentiation. And all that means, guys, is that we're doing things that others refuse to do, which makes it different. There's nothing really strange about it. It's just we're doing stuff that nobody else will do, such as video. Chauncey, you've made your business all about it, right? Kyle Whistle did that. For me, it's doing things and saying things and taking a different skew to it and turning it like on an angle rather than going like straight through square peg, square box, right? And I'm here to tell you that there's, I've got a little magic bullet for everybody, but I ain't giving it to you here, right? We got something that's been working like a charm to get your offers accepted when there's multiple offers. And we're getting them accepted even when, check this out, even when you're not the highest one. So that's called doing something a little bit different. That's the only tease I'm going to give you on it. If you're interested, reach out to me. We'll have a conversation. I'll give it to you. It's only to be used for good, though. Cannot be used for evil, right? Right, and that's really important. But basically, I was a former Century 21 franchise owner. Walked away from that business 3.5 years ago. Owned that for 21 years. I had a lot of great experiences with the Century 21 franchises, being involved with corporate, et cetera. And one of the things I always said is that if, the corporate office was 30 minutes from where my office is. So why not take advantage of that? And I did. I knew every president. I had their cell number, right? I was involved with brokers throughout the country and the world and was very involved and learned a lot. I was very lucky. However, it just wasn't that situation of that brick and mortar type office and that kind of attitude really didn't work for me, because when you have that situation, you've got several agents that are really good. You got several agents that are good, and then you got everybody else that just wants your time. I always said that I want to work with agents that want to work. If you want to work, I want to work with you, right? If you don't want to work, I'm not interested. I just got off the phone with a new mentee that I brought on, and I told him this, and this is how it works. You're required to show up at these 2 sessions during the week. Is that okay with you? Because it's absolutely okay with me. So
Can I let me interrupt for a second. I want to give perspective, right? So no, I don't think anyone else on here has owned a real estate. Chauncey, did you own your own company?
Yes.
So I think you can amen this with Finale. This question, I'm posing this to both owners and brokers, right? So different from what Finale just said. I only want to work with agents that want to work. When you own the company, I think there's a slightly different attitude that you have to take on when you got agents in the office, right? Like talk to me about that. Is that different now than it was before?
Chauncey, go ahead. You're gonna hit that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What I found owning my own brokerage, so I didn't have a franchise like Dave did of a larger brand. I was just a small independent boutique brokerage owner here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We never really had any more than 20 agents. But that being said, I ran the show all by myself. And what I found was that I was spending a lot of time with people that wanted more of an investment out of me than they were willing to invest in themselves. And that was a big problem because if I'm investing all of my time into you to keep you going and to keep you happy and to keep you here, but you're not investing in yourself, then you're not making either of us any money. And if all of my time is going to you, then I also don't have time to go make money over here. So just none of it is making any money and none of it made any sense versus where we are here with this model. I'm able to leverage a lot of the tools and resources and processes and systems that, I have the backing of EXP in a large company. And then I can give my time to agents in a capacity that, as Dave said, I can almost kind of choose what agents I want to give that time to because, I'm not so dependent on them to keep the brokerage going. I liked that type of investment. My investment now is more time than it is financial risk. And I enjoyed that. So then it allows me to coach, train, and mentor on a level that I wasn't able to before, because before I had to, like I had to get you to do what I needed you to do to pay the bills. And now I'm able to come from this place where I have space and I can take a deep breath when I talk to you and actually have real good, meaningful conversations. And I'm not coming from a place of desperation because your E&O insurance is taken care of by EXP. Your website is taken care of by EXP. And so I can just come to you and say, these are the things you need to implement into your business. So it is 100% totally different. And I encourage other people that from a branding perspective, because most of it is just ego. I have owned a boutique brokerage. You are not making money. Okay. That is the little known secret that they are not telling you. It looks.
Why do you think Chauncey? They call us brokers.
Seriously, you're broke. You are broke. You cannot, as an independent brokerage, offer the amount of resources that a larger company can. Therefore, you will have trouble attracting talent. Therefore, you are not going to make money. Period. That's just the way that it works. And so I would encourage people to kind of look at this, because if you are an indie owner and you like the aspect of the contribution and the coaching and training and mentoring, EXP allows you to do that without a lot of the issues and headache that you have on the back end actually owning the brokerage itself. So I essentially feel like I still own a brokerage. I'm just doing it with an EXP, and I have the backing of a very large company behind me.
I keep saying I got all the equity and none of the headache.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about with the reason I moved away. I went to a large independent. That didn't work out. And then I accidentally, me and Brett Sikora ran into each other and had a meeting. I said, this sounds really good. I hung out in the office that Sekou was in for a while before I even came over. Right. I said, this is way too cool to not do this.
Right.
I wound up doing it. And everything worked out really well. I mean, I've learned so much. I've learned more in the past 2 years than I have in the past, I'm going to say 10, 15 maybe, on how to be a better coach, trainer, mentor, how to help people. I mean, the care is always there, but sometimes you just need, everybody in a brokerage wants you to give. Hey, Chauncey, how about this? I've always said owning a brokerage with a give and take relationship where the brokerage is all the giving and the agents do all the taking.
Right.
It's a give and take. It's at what we're doing now is, you know what? I'm not going to work with you if you don't want to work. And that's okay. That's okay. And the people I've been involved with and the people I can talk to, the difference before was I could talk to these big agents or these big brokerage owners, but they were only on their level, only at their level at their time. Now here, I can talk to anybody anytime. I can talk to $100 million, $400 million producer, right? And talk to them about, okay, so what was that postcard you sent out? And they've got
And they tell you.
Instead of saying, oh, you got to talk to my assistant to the assistant, and then just to tell you how much money I make, and then they can talk to somebody else.
Right.
That's bullshit. Right.
It is awesome to be a part of this universe.
It is.
So as a Black man in America, I have been a part of building dozens of other businesses. I have been an integral part of building and growing other people's business. And I mean, high level recruiting, 300 agents, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, like done really well and learned a lot from those businesses. What up, Hen? I see you out there, Henry Eisenstein. I'm doing this both ways, so we'll be able to chat. And what I never realized was that no one has ever offered me equity. No one has ever offered to partner with me and grow the business together. So I invested a lot of my energy and my time and my love and my passion and my ideas and growth. And the return on that was good. I got paid well. I'm not, not a joke. I got paid well. You guys are agents, you get paid well. What I never had was a piece of the equity. And because I never had a piece of the equity, I was never fully invested in the growth of that business. This is the first time ever in one of these businesses where I'm not only a member, like what was the old thing? I'm not only a hair club member, I'm the president. Like I'm a member of this organization and I'm a member of the business and a partner. And the equity is so sweet that all I want to ever do is share it with other folks. It's amazing. And then Dave, yes, I've run an office and yes, I've had that headache. It's been crazy when people are complaining about the flavor of the coffee in the break room, the color of the doorknobs in the conference room, the kind of whiteboard that we use. It's ridiculous, right? And this way, and correct me if I'm wrong, and any agent on here could correct me if I'm wrong, we could focus on growth without focusing on the bullshit. Like there's no
bullshit about it. It's straight.
I'm allergic.
What do you need help with? Okay, let's do it. This is what you got to do. You talk about technology. Look, most of these places got technology, but here's the problem: is it's these golden handcuffs that some of these franchises put on agents. Where
on that table.
Use our stuff. This way would make it difficult for you to leave or to have your own brand, right?
Or here, let me offer you $150,000 so you can stay this year.
Right,
but you got to pay it back over the next 3 years, right? So
right, and you look at, so there's a company that has this product that they say is better than KV Core, and that's great. But if you want to leave, you can't take your stuff with you. EXP, you want to leave. Take everything with you. Take everything with you, right?
Well, I've worked with that product.
Go ahead.
Wait, I've worked with that product before, and it took 6 years to get to the point where I could actually use the damn product.
And it still doesn't work.
It still doesn't work. All right, hold on a second. I got my man 50 grand, Henry Eisenstein in the place to be. He's in the car.
Wow.
His signal keeps going in and out. Hen, I'm gonna send you a link to the StreamYard because your signal is weak.
So I want to excuse me. So anyway, so things are looking really, really, really great. I'm getting. I just wanted to come on here. I've only got a few more minutes. I've got to head down and do something for my daughter. But I wanted to make sure.
We've already broken 16,000 contacts.
I'm super
right
happy
now.
for you, Dave.
Thank you very much.
What'd you say about your daughter? I'm sorry, I missed it. I was talking crap.
No. I've only got a few more minutes. I'm going to go down and do something for my daughter down at her new place in Hoboken. So I'm going to be running down there in a little while, hanging out with her, doing some stuff with her. But I wanted to make sure I came on. You know what? It's been the outreach from what Mark and I are doing has been unbelievable, right? It's just been hundreds of comments, calls, texts. We're out there to help people, and this just gets better. And for those who think that I took on something more or left the EXP, that's wrong. No, there is absolutely no reason ever to do anything like that. Take on more. You know how it is, man. You want to get something done? Give it to a busy person.
Give it to a busy person.
I
got 2 busy people on my Instagram feed with me, but my Instagram feed looks like it's frozen. So whatever is happening on your end, if you can see it and it's moving, then it's moving. I want Henry to kick in. He's one of the most powerful coaches and mentors and trainers that I've ever met. The guy is a powerhouse in the industry. I believe I met him at a Tom Ferry event, and he walked up and he was like, "What are you guys doing to grow business?" And we was like, "Yeah, we get together every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning and we start lead generating." And he was all the way down in down the shore in Monmouth County. Why was he in our office at 8 a.m. the next day? Making contacts, getting appointments, crushing it. He's one of those people that no matter what is going to take action on his dreams, on his goals, on his ambition. He's another one like you, Elizabeth. He's a younger guy. He's a younger dude with the energy and the focus and attention and drive of one of us old heads. So I salute you, Henry. I don't know if you can hear me, man. I don't know if it's frozen, but as soon as you're free and you want to chime in, you go ahead and chime in.
Henry is what, 12?
Henry is 15. Okay, no, I'm just messing with you. Henry is a powerhouse, man. He put this business together, and I know that he was faced with some opposition. Henry, can you speak, man? Are you up? Can you hear me? Oh, man, you know what it is? It's because my phone won't let you speak on the speaker. Damn. Hold on. You know what, Henry? Meet me on StreamYard. Oh, my baby is there. Hey, what's up, princess? You doing real estate with mommy today?
Say hi.
She don't like to speak when all of y'all are on. It's me and her.
Hey man, I hate to run, but I've got to run.
But before you run, Dave, I just want to say congratulations on the new position, man. That is so exciting. I see how great that's going to be for you guys. That's awesome and perfectly aligned. That's great.
Yeah, like I was saying, we've been working together. We just made it official into what we're doing together and what we're doing with EXP. So, I want to thank you for the assistance you've given me because, just to promote you. I mean, you know what? I had more appointments this week than I had in the past month.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Let's take a second to recognize the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Nick Krem himself. The name Krem is synonymous with production now, as far as I'm concerned, right? And the creme de la creme, the creme of the crop,
Top
all of those things, top shelf, right? And so, before I shut the hell up and let him talk, let me just talk about where I was before I met him.
And Dave, you said you had to take off. I don't want to hold you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run, guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Finale, I love you.
I'm sorry I can't stay on, Nick, guys. Liz, everybody.
If you have time, I'll see you at 8. I want to say hey to your daughter, okay?
Yeah, I'll see you later, man.
Yeah,
Good night,
brother. Later. We just so that you all know what the hell I'm talking about. We get together at 8 o'clock every evening to debrief and deconstruct the day. So it's like having coaching, broker, trainer, team leader, sort of break down your day and see what we did well, see what we need to do better every damn day, right?
Disclaimer, it's really good.
You got to be a realtor to be on it, and you got to be committed to capping. You see that little title up there? Oh shoot! You know what I just realized, Liz? That the brand is right there by your head. Let me move that brand so that we can actually see your whole head there. There you go. There you go. All right. So I met Nick last year around this time. Really, Miles? Really? So last year in March, the world shuts down, right? The world is like, we're never going to do real estate again. Everything is on fire. It's apocalypse. Zombies are walking through the street, this and that, right? And I get a message that, we're planning to do this thing called Live with Leaders, and we want you to be a part of it. And I was like, how are we going to be live when we're all in house and we're all on Zoom and all of that? And Nick says to me, don't worry about it. We're going to do this. We're going to do this well. Nick is the epitome of let's make a mess and let's clean up the progress. Right. So now, to his credit, there was lots of planning and lots of detail that went into the production of this thing that I completely ignored all the way up until about a week before production. I was like, oh, okay, I'm down. I'm with it. Whatever you need, this is that. He got to know Michelle very well, right? Michelle was back and forth with him. And the reality is that I met an individual. I met a young man who is dedicated and focused, and without a doubt is considered family in my life, right? So it went a full year. Live with Leaders is an outrageous success. I met a ton of EXP leaders and leaders from around the country and things like that. And here's the key. When I say I was doing it like the Frankenstein monster and I smacked myself in the head, I credit Krem for showing me that I didn't have to. And for that, I appreciate my brother. Thank you, Nick Krem.
Man, I'm telling you, I say this so many times. If I'm at when I'm introduced on stages, if I get the opportunity to have someone introduce me, it will either be Sekou or Veronica. Y'all are like neck and neck. Y'all know how to
appreciate that company, by the way.
I'm sitting here like, damn, who are you talking about? But you absolutely crush it, man. Like being able to work with you has been an absolute pleasure.
It's like you could see the red carpet when he says it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, there's nobody else that I know that does daily, that does the daily accountability and does the daily, I don't know how you come up with gems every single day. I was literally talking to somebody today on the phone. They're like, man, yeah, you can either interview me or Sekou, it'll be really easy. It's like, hey, no offense, I'm gonna interview Sekou first. When that guy talks, it's like, she's like, Red Velvet Cake. I feel like when he talks, it's like as smooth and as rich as Red Velvet Cake.
My head is getting bigger, brother, and that's not easy.
I don't even take any offense to that. I would interview Sekou first too. You are absolutely amazing, and it's just like what you're able to do on a daily basis. It's people talk the talk. That there's no talk. Well, we do talk, but that's the walking. You do it every freaking day at such a high level. I don't know anybody else at such a high level that sits down with people every single day and goes over the accountability like you do. Even if somebody tries to do that, it goes away in a couple days. And on top of that too, no offense to anybody else out there, they're not on the level that you're at. And the fact that you're at where you're at, Sekou, and you still sit down every single day and go over people's priorities, go over what people should be doing, and take such a unique focus on the individuals, it blows me away. It really does.
Thank you. Yes, you can hear it, right? You can see it. You can see it. Listen.
I agree with Nick 100%. 100%.
Alisa made me cry last week. She don't realize it, man. She made me cry last week with a text, and I don't, that's not me. Okay. All right, wait.
It's so true.
So we've got Real Estate Royalty on here. I was talking hot shit about this young man. I want to pivot over there because he's in the car. And I don't want him to get caught in the rain or anything like that. What up, Henry? How you feeling, my brother?
Doing amazing. How you been?
Oh man, I'm rocking and rolling. I see you doing big things. I see your podcast. I see your video. So the only other person that I see on the inspirational level is Elizabeth. You and Elizabeth are neck and neck on marathon levels of communication out there in the world, man. You've always got something positive to say. You've always got positive people to say it to. What's the deal? What's your secret, bro?
I should have listened actually a few years ago when Gary Vee said everything was going to video, and I just wasn't willing to let it go another day about 6 months ago, and I said I'm dumping every bit of effort I got into going to the next level with it.
That's the third person today that's at a high production level to go ahead and mention that their business was developed from video. What formats are you working on, and talk to us, give us a little gem on how your business is doing and what market you're really rocking in.
I don't think anybody should ignore any platform. I think they all work. I think you just gotta, whatever you're willing to be consistent at, I think is really the biggest thing. Because I feel like the people just get really caught up in thinking that there's a lot of platforms, which there are, but the problem is that they just are not consistent with it. Obviously, video works. It's just if you're not consistent with it, who cares? And we've just been really, I've hired people specifically to do it for me. I just kind of sit in front of the camera and yell at it. And get real passionate at it. But we've gone from just Instagram and Facebook to now YouTube to now TikTok to now LinkedIn. I mean, like everything. Every bit of that. Bit of it we're going in it.
Hey, Henry, do you know Nick? Have you guys met before? Nick Krem,
I'm not sure.
Henry Eisenstein. Okay. I'm about to change the world. The world is about to blow up right now because I'm about to make a chemical composition that is equal to nitroglycerin right now. Henry Eisenstein, meet Nick Krem. You guys are two sides of the same coin as far as energy is concerned. I think, Nick, in introducing you to Henry, I wasn't exaggerating. We met at a workshop, as an action workshop. Right. My man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bill Pipes was running the workshop, and he was giving us props. He put Dave DeVoe up.
I was just talking to him, man.
Pipesy, man, he's back and forth. He's doing something for today. He's on a plane going to do some kind of production, right? And Pipes is making Dave sing on stage, right? And we see this guy run up to the stage afterwards. He was like, I want to know what you guys are doing to build business and this and that. And Dave is looking at me like, you got this kid, he's excited, it's today energy. It's not long distance energy. It's not longevity. And so we told him the thing that we tell all the agents. We meet every morning, 8 a.m. in our office to lead generate and set a bunch of appointments. That's how you could get down with us. You could do that. Well, damn it, if he wasn't in the office 8 a.m. the next day, where were you coming from? You was coming from down the shore, right?
Yeah, about an hour away.
He was there earlier than most.
Yeah.
Miles is accentuating that. So tell us your story, Hen.
So
where you at? What are you doing?
We met 4 and change years ago when
yes,
I was a dumb 21-year-old kid, and I'm just a less dumb 26-year-old. I learned a lot along the way. It's so crazy how thankful I am to have met you guys when I did in my life. I mean, it's not even funny. But now I run my own sales team. I have 7 full-time employees. I don't have any agents on my team. Everybody's salaried. I just do a salaried showing assistant model. I have a full-time marketing department, videographer, marketing coordinator. And then I have some back-end support staff that really manage a lot. I own a few investment properties now. I'm actually sitting on another 4-family I'm looking to buy right now. So I got a bunch of people in front of me who are all trying to see it. It's like a freaking crazy thing right now, but it's exciting, man. But just loving life. Last year we did about 50 million between on and off market deals, but again, that's just me as a salesperson, and everyone else is a full-time support person. And we're trending to do about 80 this year. But I've learned I want to do the least. I want to do I was going to say the least amount, but I want to do the least amount of deals to net $1 million a year. I don't want to kill myself. I want to make a lot of money, but I also like investing in real estate, and I don't want anything to take away from that. So I don't need to scale massive for my real estate sales team, but I'm trying to massively scale my investment company. So, real estate.
I gotta tell you that some of your most inspirational videos, some of your most inspirational content, some of your most passionate content is when you're talking about an investment property and you're either walking in or walking out of either viewing or closing one of your investment properties. I want to reiterate, you're 26 years old, you're crushing this business. What does 21-year-old Henry see different in 26-year-old Henry?
That's a great question. I think there's the environment I'm around, the people that I'm around, the vibration that I live at today is so different. And it's funny because I get the chills thinking about 31-year-old Henry now. It's like I know that the next 5 years going to be that much crazier. And but again, it's like aligning. I feel like if people just keep aligning with better and better and better people, it's impossible not to be better.
I love it. You see what I'm saying, Nick? You see what I'm saying, Liz? You see what I'm saying? This kid is like, it's like a nuclear battery, man. It's incredible. Lisa, Jen, Jeet, Liz. These are the people that I'm surrounded with. I was just watching a video today that says, you want to know your future? Look at your friends. Right. And so that's where I'm at right now. I feel like let me see if I can move this around and put this in the middle. Look, I feel like I'm surrounded by everybody. There you go.
I love it.
That's funny.
Like the Brady Bunch. We need two more people on here, right? Yeah.
So Nikki, please drop some jewels on us. We're over 22,000 contacts right now. I don't know, Henry. Do you know how many contacts the team made today?
Oh, I got something for you here, Sekou. So we do video views, right?
Uh-huh.
I got 20,433. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Where are you posting that? That's amazing.
That's Instagram.
The guy is a genius. I'm gonna mute and let you talk.
Man, I'll tell you what, like the one thing we've been focusing on lately, it's controlling the narrative. If we don't control the narrative, somebody else is going to control the narrative. Like thinking about like the market right now, right? Like what the state of the market. There's a lot of times, especially right now, man, like what's happening is people are confused. People don't know what's going on. There's been a pandemic. Some areas are coming out of it. Some areas are going back under. Like there's a lot of confusion and there's a lot of negativity within like the news. I mean, the news is always filled with it. That's like what they do, right? So especially right now the market, what's happening is we're letting other people control the narrative about the market. What happens with that is now people get confused and they start going into that fear mode. What happens when people are in fear and they're confused? They don't make buying decisions. They don't make selling decisions, right? Even though it's in their best interest, if they cannot make a clear decision because they don't have the right information, nothing happens. So what we're seeing with agents and what we're seeing with people that we're working with right now is the ones that are controlling the narrative are the ones that are absolutely dominating right now, right? We want to dominate. We don't want to compete. It's the people who are controlling the narrative and giving people the right information from an expert perspective are absolutely dominating. Because from everywhere else, they're hearing all this noise and confusion. But they know if they go to Sekou's channel, they are going to get the information that they need to make a decision. They know they're going to get the information. They know he's the expert, and he's constantly giving them the information. So if you control the narrative, you control the market. Look, the market is always going to change. Yeah, we've never seen this market before. Yeah, in a month, we've never seen that market before. A month from that, we've never seen that market. It's always going to be different, and it's always going to be changing based on the circumstances happen everywhere else. So if you're telling me it's the market's fault, you've already lost, right?
Yeah.
Because it is never the market. It is never the market. An expert can sell your home at top dollar in any market, right?
Very true.
What happens is we allow these limiting beliefs because then we start buying into the narratives that are being sold to us. And we're not focused on what the real situation is. If we control the narrative, we control the mind share. You control the mind share, or you control the market share.
Damn. Listen,
And that applies to everything.
That applies to everything, and that's that lifestyle. What I've been screaming from the top of the mountains, right, Elisa? I've been screaming this from the top of the mountains. It ain't a buyer's market. It ain't a seller's market. It's a realtor's market.
Agent's market.
It's an agent's market. It's the collaboration. It's the communication. It's the ability to develop the deal, to broker the deal. That's why we are brokers. And what Nick is talking about is if I walk into that conversation with that other agent with the mindset of, well, the market sucks, or there's all these offers and I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that, I wouldn't want to do a deal with me either.
No. If I see you keep losing deals and bitching about it on Facebook, I'm not going to work with you. That's all I know. Look, I get it.
Let me do a disclaimer. Everybody, Nick Krem hates memes.
Well, no. That is not 100% true.
I'm just messing with it.
I love memes because there's this one gentleman. I think his name's Drew. Is Drewby, or if it's another one, he's part of Apex, one of Ryan Stewman's. He has like memes for closers. Those memes, I'll tell you what. Those memes, freaking, I seen him post it, and I'm like, they make me laugh, but it's like the right kind of humor. The memes I hate are the memes that agents post that make fun of their clients. That say, I'm sitting here waiting for so long, and it's like a dead agent waiting for your client. Because here's the thing. If I'm working with you right now, even if the meme's not about me, I'm going to think like, is he talking about me? Like, are they mad at me? And then if I'm thinking of working with you, I'm instantly going to say no, because I don't want some guy like going and posting that I'm late 5 minutes and it's the end of the freaking world, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. I would hate that. So I don't. What you're saying is correct and incorrect at the same time. I do hate certain types of memes. Some memes should stay in these real estate groups. Cool. You want to go? You want to go have fun with some realtors? Go in a private group. Go post a meme. You bring that meme to the real world. Guess what? I'm not working with you. Not working.
I'm gonna back up. So Nikki, I respecting your time. I know that you're a busy man. It's the 5:09. Would you please, if you would you please tell us how, since video is the through line of this conversation,
right?
Would you please tell us a quick tip, trick, something we can give? You know, I'm doing my 90 days of value, right?
Easiest thing,
How do we use video?
Easiest thing to do, interview. And then interview a mortgage lender every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, give a market update with your local mortgage lender and go over exactly what people should be doing in your local marketplace, right? So sending out that sending out the, can't think about it.
Was it market report?
Yeah, like market reports, all those things. That's great. And then you give them like the whole state, what's going on, and then the whole nation. Nobody gives a shit about that. They want to know what, like, here's the thing. Everybody has a voice in their head. What's in it for me, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody has that voice. If you could speak to that voice, you can win. Send them a market, like shoot a video with your local lender, local market report every 2 weeks. Then you take that video and blast it out to your entire past clients, current clients, leads, nurtures, everybody. Every 2 weeks, they get a market report from you. So now when they have a question about the market, they don't pick an agent out of a hat and go and ask them. They go to the individual who is sharing the information. If I share an article with you, I don't have any authority. If I share a video with you with me speaking on it, I am the authority. So you're going to ask me the question.
Listen to me. I'm gonna just let you all know right now. You just got $1 million worth of information in about 2.5 seconds, right? So I'm gonna ask one more question to Nick, and we're gonna sort of start wrapping up, right? Because I got a whole lot of tacos sitting on the table here, ready for consumption.
No, I need to make food.
And it's homemade and it's delicious. It looks great. Let me ask you this question, Nick.
Yep.
5 years ago, Nick is talking to today, Nick, and says to you, man, I wish you would just listen to me and do this one thing. 5 years ago, Nick wants you to do one thing that you did or did not do.
Shut up, pick a mentor, and follow them. That's
Woo!
it.
Shut up.
I need to stop thinking I know everything and just say, shut up, pick a mentor, listen, and follow. You do that, then guess what? The time it takes action, we talk about this all the time. You can take the time it takes action from here to here, because all I got to do is listen. Hey, what do I do next? Great. And go and do it. And then go back the next day. Hey, I did that. What do I do next?
Boom. Go and do it.
That's it. You know, shut up, listen, pick a mentor, pick somebody that like number one, that I want to emulate, that I can look to and say, I can become that, right? Like there's some people where it's like, do what I want to have the things in life they have. Yes. But do I relate to them on can I say like, I'm literally like this individual, right? Like in a lot of different ways where I can say like, I can become that like pick that one individual and then cut out a lot of other noise, right? Because if I have 5 people telling me to do 5 different strategies, I'm going to lose, right? Pick your mentor, pick your person, and just say, hey, what do I got to do next? You're where I want to be, and I can be like you. What do I have to do?
This is my daily life with you. You've given me 2 things in the last year that I use just about every day, right? You taught me to number one, name the puppy. We're not going to go into that right now. You taught me to name the puppy, so I name the puppy every single day. And the second thing that you taught me, and I think this is one of the most important things that anyone can do, is to systematize your creativity. is to stop trying to reinvent the wheel, stop trying to do things different from the way that they are, and just stand on the shoulders of greatness and be an excellent mimic. I got to be honest with you, man. I do both of those things every day, and it makes my life easier. It makes me grow. It does all those things. There's a bunch of stuff that you've given me, man. But I got to be honest with you. I roll with those two things every single day, and it makes it easier for me to repeat it and to grow.
Man, I appreciate you coming on. I got to take off. Go to Appointment Academy. Go to Commitment to Cap-In. Go to the groups. Get with Sekou. That's what everybody here has to do.
Hey, Nikki, man, we're gonna follow you around everywhere you go. Have a good night. Enjoy. I know you got more work to do. Let's go.
We'll see ya. Let's
everybody.
go.
Hi, Nick.
Later.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. I am going to have, I believe this is vegan, Elizabeth. I believe there's nothing but vegetables and fruits in there. There might be some salt on there or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I want to say happy Cinco de Mayo to you all. Happy real estate production to you all. And you guys have a few hours to get those $1 million in for your Mother May I March to 4 million that we're doing. Don't forget there's a spreadsheet. We are well over 40,000 contacts right now. I think in last count, we're at 41,056 contacts. You guys are amazing. I love the crap out of all of y'all. I will see you all tonight.
Yes.
This has been great. Bye, guys. Thank you, Sekou.
40,000 contacts right there.
40,000.
Those are going to be the views on my reel soon. So you're going to see that for one video.
Let's go. Wow. Later, everybody.
Bye.